Well, hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Dan Cucimillo here on the NorCal Sports Network as we wrap up another Giants defeat as they go down to the slugging Washington Nationals 11-6. The Nationals come in here and get over 10 hits in every game, and they are a team that is going nowhere, but at least they hit the ball, they swing the bat, they don't strike out a lot. And I don't know what it is with the Giants. Why can't the Giants do anything but long ball? Today they got 6 runs, uh, 2 2-run homers. Let me see what else they got. I know Conforto got a 2-run homer, and Lamont Wade got a 2-run homer. And I'm trying to remember how they got their first runs. They got solo runs in the bottom of the third and the sixth. I'm trying to remember what happened. I think it was, I remember Sable got a hit, knocked in a run. I think it was their second run. And then he got caught off rounded first base a little too much, and the right fielder threw it behind him and nailed him. And then the next batter, Austin Slater, comes up and gets a dribbler that he would normally beat out and would have knocked in another run, but he was pulled up lame with a hamstring tightness. So I imagine he'll be on the IL. So expect Bryce Johnson to be called up because he's back. I don't think they'll bring up Cal Stevenson again. I would think it's Bryce Johnson's turn. He was there in the spring, earned the job. He's been back playing, so maybe Bryce Johnson is in Arizona tomorrow. But the Giants just, they're 16-20. They don't look very good. They went down with very little effort. They were out of the game, in the second inning, basically, 4-0. And then it was another 4 runs put up in the third, quickly down 8-0. You knew it was over. They're not going to come back from that. So no way. So Chardal says, hello. Hey, Chardal, how you doing? Mark Graves. Hey, Dan, what kind of Schmidt is this? Clarence Beeks. Schmidt looks good. Mark Graves says, time to DFA slates. Maybe he's hurt all the time. I mean, the best availability is, being available. So he's constantly hurt. I don't know. It's so frustrating to watch, and it's refreshing to see a bunch of young guys on Washington. I mean, Washington Day had 12 hits. They struck out 8 times, which a little high for them, but a couple of them were bad calls from the home plate umpire. Giants struck out only 4 times, but they were. It's nice to see Conforto get a home run, but he's still only hitting 171, 1 for 4. I don't know what the answer is. I just bring up the young guys. Let's see the young guys. This team 16-20, they're boring to watch. There's no excitement. I'll show you a picture that I took from the first pitch when they showed the first pitch of the game. It's got a little bit of, okay. So take a look at the crowd there. This place used to be packed. Let me show you a section. Look at this section just on the back of the dirt on the club level. Great seats. Let me see that section right there. There's like a couple people in it. Those are great seats. There's no one there. Look at that. There's just nobody there. So this is going to be a very quick post game. 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. I've got something going. I just wanted to come on. As I said, I mentioned the game gets early. I've got something going at 3:45. I've got to get out of here. But this is. By the way, I was eating a salad, so if there's any greens in my teeth, I just threw this post game on really quick. I thought Romo might join us, but I haven't heard from him. He's probably got stuff going and not a whole lot to talk about in this game, other than the Giants got their butts thoroughly whipped. They're going to come into Arizona 16-20. They really need to win 3 out of 4, minimum 2 out of 2, but 3 out of 4 is something that they really need to get some momentum going. But I really don't foresee that. Let me see what the Diamondbacks are doing real quick. They were playing 4-4 in the bottom of the 8th earlier. They were playing Miami. No, Marlins won 5-4. Interesting. Marlins got a run in the 9th. So Arizona 20-17. So theoretically, the Giants could catch Arizona this weekend with a sweep. They have swept in Arizona before, but this doesn't look like a team that is ready to do that. But, anything can happen. Stranger things have happened. Eddie K says, not made of money, and they do charge a pretty penny for club seats. Yeah, they do. Those were my season tickets. Pretty close to that section. I was, that looks to me like section 224. Let me see. Or 225. They go odd over there. I was in 223. That looks like 225. Anyway, those seats are pretty expensive, and the club level is very nice, but even the bottom level, look at the bottom level there. Look at down the left field line there. A lot of empty seats down there. People are going up in the third deck to sit because they're selling these seats for $5. I know that deal, they had to get the tickets earlier, but I don't even want to pay $5 to go watch them. I mean, I'm going to go this weekend because it's Arizona and it's not as expensive of a ticket. I mean, you can get in for $5 at Oracle if you bought those tickets, but you could also, go up to the day of the game, go right up, go on to StubHub or any other ticket site and buy tickets 5-10 minutes before the game. You'll get them pretty cheap. Probably get some pretty decent seats, maybe even the club level. I sold some of my club level tickets last year for $10 a seat. That was the minimum I could sell them for. Couple of games, I couldn't even sell them for $10. I would drop the price right before the game and no one would buy them. So, but anyway, Giants go down. No real threat to win this game today after the third inning. It was over, as I mentioned, 8-0. But if we look at the rest of the box score to just kind of see any positives for the Giants today, it would be Casey Schmidt. Casey Schmidt went 2 for 4 today. They had him way down in the lineup, batting 8th. That's going to need to change. What else? Anybody else get 2 hits? No Estrada today. Don't expect Elliot Ramos to come up with Slater down. I just looked. Elliot Ramos is on the IL in Sacramento. Not sure what. I looked it up. Didn't find any reason why. I don't know what the injury is, but he's out for 7 days at least. Crab Sandwich says Harrison Matos now. Yeah, why not? Sure. Let's see it. Other teams are going young. Giants think they're going to compete, though. So they get these guys like Conforto and Haniger, who both sat out today, or Haniger sat out today. Estrada sat out today. I don't know if Crawford's due back tomorrow, if he's ready to roll or not. We'll see. If he comes off the IL. It's possible they don't make a move. They just bring up Crawford instead of Slater and use Wisely as the outfielder. And then they've got Schmidt and BR as middle infielders. That wouldn't surprise me a bit. I mean, Wisely's hitting 182. I like the kid. I think he's a scrappy guy, plays hard. He's hit the ball hard of late. But, 182 is not going to cut it in the majors. So you got to get guys that can, hit 250. I mean, let's take a look at the Washington. Okay. The lineup today, Wade led off. He's hitting 260 now. Peterson, 225. J.D. Davis, 287. Conforto, 171. Sable made a beautiful catch out in left field today early on to save a run at the time, and then the next batter or two hit a 3-run homer, so almost got out of the inning, but Sable made a nice diving catch in left field, got a great jump on the ball. He looks like a guy to me that can stick. He's only had 100 at-bats in AAA, but he's up here hitting. He's hitting 253. He's got 5 homers. He's got potential. He's 25. I think you kind of guys like Sable and Schmidt and Von Brown and Luciano and Matos and, let's build around some of these young guys. Kyle Harrison, some of the other younger guys, Logan Webb, and let's start scrapping some of these 30-plus-year-olds that aren't carrying their weight. I mean, going through the rest of the lineup, I said Sable's hitting 253. Slater was hitting 368. VR 149. There's another guy struggling at the plate. Wisely 182. Casey Schmidt, he's 4 for 8, so he's hitting 500. But I want to see Casey play every day. And Joey Bart 0 for 4 down to 259. Now, if we look at Washington, I mean, these are guys, most of them are pretty much no names. Lane Thomas hitting 281, hit a home run. Garcia 264. Meneses, 288. Candelario, young guy, 216. Chavez, third base, 250. Call, 230. Dominic Smith, 270. Stone Garrett, 288. And Vargas, 292. And then catcher Adams, 270. But guys with a lot better averages on a team that, right now Washington is 16-21, a half game better than the Giants. I mean, this team that lost 100 games last year. Come on. Giants gotta win these series. They've lost series now. Let's take a look at the schedule that the Giants have lost series to, and I'm going to just point out the teams that are rotten. They've lost the series to the White Sox. No, they won the series with the White Sox. Take that back. They won 2 out of 3. They lost 2 out of 3 the Royals, one of the worst teams in baseball. They lost the 2 games they played against Detroit. The third game was rained out. They lost 2 of 3 to Miami. And then they've lost now 2 of 3 to Washington. Okay. And they won series against the Brewers and the Astros. Go figure. So just a very up and down team that has, like I told you guys in the beginning of the season, it looked like a 500 team at best, probably under. Reno Aces have more than that, laughing out loud. Yeah. G. Martinez, San Francisco Giants baseball, nothing like it. Chardall, Sports SG, Sports Talk Channel, the Giants are old and dull. You got that right. Old and dull. Yachty says the same thing. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Eddie K, there's a player named Stone. Yep. Stone Cold Garrett. That should be his nickname. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on here real quick. Just kind of give a quick post-game update. Giants go to Arizona for 4, then they come back home for a 2-series homestand with the Phillies and the Marlins. Then they back out on the road in 22nd of May, 3 in Minnesota, 4 in Milwaukee, and close out the month of May with 3 at home against Pittsburgh. And then the 1st of June, 3 against Baltimore. So this year is going to be interesting because what it is, it's going to be a lot of quick homestands and a lot of quick road trips because of the balanced schedule. Last, 40, 50 years, 50 plus years since I've been watching baseball, a lot of 9, 10 game homestands, even some 12 game homestands at times. But you saw 3 series generally. Now you're seeing 2 series at a time. So these guys are home and gone. It's just like they're going to be as fast as they got here last Friday against Milwaukee. They're back out on the road, and then they're home next week, and then they're gone the following week, and home the following. It's just off and on. They only have 2 series this year, or 1 homestand and 1 road trip that is 9 games or longer, and that is right after the All-Star break. The Giants go on the road for 9 games and actually have a 10th game, the makeup game against Detroit. So that's the only series. Well, there's one more. I take that back in September. But then they have a homestand of 9 games. That's actually 2 against the A's, 3 against Boston, and then 4 against the Diamondbacks. So they have a 9-game homestand there. And then they have a 9-game or 8. No, it is a 9-game road trip. Actually, it's a 10-game road trip in September. 4 in Colorado, 2 in Arizona, and 4 in LA. So then they come home for San Diego to close out, and then LA. It's going to be tough for the Giants. I'm pointing out the schedule. They're going to be tough finish. I don't see this team making the playoffs. I said it beginning. It could happen, but don't get your hopes up if you have any that, hey, this is a playoff team. To me, it doesn't appear that way. Mark Gray says, you're going to any games at Chase? Yeah, Saturday's game, Mark. We're going to go Saturday. And Chardal says, hey, Dan, can I come on to the show and do a post game? We can do that sometime, Chardal. Today I've got very limited time. I've got to get out of here at 3:45, so going to actually go out. My son and I going to go out, do some target shooting in the desert, have some fun. So it's a great day here in Arizona. We got beautiful weather before it heats up tomorrow. I think today it's in the mid to high 70s. 77 right now. But so it's a great day to go outside. Tomorrow it warms up in 89, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, high 90s, hitting 99 on Sunday. So we're coming into our warm weather, as Mark Graves knows about that. So Graves says maybe he'll see us. Yeah, I haven't got my tickets yet, Mark. When I get them, I was looking at them today. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to, just my wife and I are going to go, or maybe I'll take a couple of the kids. We'll see. Haruku jumps in. Did the Giants win? No, they got blasted today, 11-6, and it wasn't that close. It was at one point 11-2 before they hit a couple of 2-run homers late in the game. But anyway, that's about it for me, guys. Giants go down. We should be on tomorrow night after the Giants Diamondbacks game, probably somewhere around 9:30, between 9:30 and 10. And Hiroki says, laughing out loud, I'm working. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, not a good game today, but Casey Schmidt did get 2 more hits. So, and he got a nice double to the left center field wall. But tonight, Warriors, Lakers, Game 5 at the Chase Center. I'll be over on Larry Kruger's channel, The Krug Show, probably somewhere around 9:45, 10 o'clock tonight. So everybody in here, check in with The Krug Show for the post-game show over there, Warriors, Lakers. Hopefully the Dubs continue the series. If you would do me a favor, I know it's only a little, not too many but hit the like button on there. Just helps with the algorithms. Hit that like button for today's broadcast or post game, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I will see you guys hopefully maybe tonight over on the Krug Show, those who are in. And if not, back here on the NorCal Sports Network after the Giants Diamondbacks game tomorrow night. Hey, go Dubs. Everybody have a good afternoon. We'll see you later.